Thank you for joining me in meeting Councilmember Brandon Elefante. Appreciate you being here, and you as well. I know it's a busy day.
Yes, and thank you for having me on the show today.
Well, I think your best role is representing this particular vicinity where we are at NOAA. But you have a lot of other issues that you're concerned with as well. Can you share some of them?
Yes, so what I'm really excited about in my last term of 4 years and working already, it goes by real quick. I've been at the city close to 9 years now as a staffer and then into the elected official role. What I'm really excited about is actually the Pearl Harbor Bike Path, which is also known as the Pearl Harbor Historic Trail, which touches upon this vicinity here, which is a multi-use trail that I envision as something that will be a world-class trail, very similar to the Atlanta Beltline. And what it currently is now is people go out there, use it for biking or walking. But what I see it as a world-class in an effort to connect to the Arizona Memorial Visitor Center, to different destinations like coming up to here to Fort Island, all the way as far as Nanakuli and connecting the different parts of the community and integrating it. We can start to see people come out, use the trail. We can also see different types of housing opportunities along the trail, restaurants, coffee shops. So I think that's something that excites me. This is something that the community has been working on now for close to 20 years, dating back to the early 2000s, envisioning teams and getting us together. So I'd like to continue on that legacy and make sure that we see this project go forward and come to fruition.
So those of us who live on the east side of this island have our own issues, but as a council member of the whole city and county of Honolulu, there are common issues that affect all of us. In particular, what would be something that you know touches everybody?
What I know that touches everyone is traffic and transportation, as well as housing and the cost of living here that has impacted all of us living here on our island of Oahu. And the efforts that we're doing at the city and county of Honolulu and on the city council is looking at different key elements along those lines of looking at purchasing land for more housing or rental housing for those area median incomes for affordability, as well as looking at infrastructure and improving our roads, sewers, our water lines along, as well as we'll be having right here that's coming to this area is rail transit. So another way to kind of integrate and address some of the traffic concerns that people have living on the west, getting into town on a daily basis.
And so traffic, of course, or transportation fits all of us or touches all of us. But also now there's more people who are pedestrians and riding bikes. And to be perfectly honest with you, it's really dangerous as a driver to have to now pay attention to the bikers as much as I want to share the road.
So great question on that. And yes, there's now different modes of transportation. Pedestrians, that's always been there, along with drivers and cyclists and all types. And what we're doing at the city is one thing that I advocated for, and from coming back from a walkability conference in Atlanta, is a pedestrian master plan. And what that would do is that would integrate with our Oahu bike plan and looking at ways in our complete streets law that we have here for all modes of transportation to make it safer, looking at street designs, reducing speedings, adding different types of control devices, maybe roundabouts or different things to make sure that all modes cross the street safely. Something that I'm working on as well is looking at urging the administration and different entities to look at Barnsdance crossing, where all pedestrians cross at one time and everyone's all stopped.
Like in Waikiki, where they're all going in different directions.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. And to give the pedestrians, that sort of lead time in that. And that's sort of one measure and effort that I'm looking at. And there's all different solutions that are out there. It's just a matter of addressing that. Because what we don't want to see is no more fatalities in that sense. Right. We really want to just have zero every year.
So as you make your last impact, what's next?
I don't know. It's truthfully and honest, and I really enjoy what I do, and I just look forward to each day coming into the office and serving the community. So I don't know what the future holds for me. However, I'm ready and looking forward to what that will be like after this last term.
Mahalo for tuning in to Island Focus and joining me in meeting Councilmember Brandon Elefante. Aloha.